Hi Love Buzz, welcome back to Kara's Love Techniques. I'm Coach Kara, and today we're talking about another dating 101 type video. And today we're talking about mind games. Yes. So as of today, as we all may know, if you have been out there on the dating scene and you've tried multiple tactics to try to find someone just who is suitable and available and sane, it's hard as hell, isn't it? I can imagine. I hear about it every day, all day long. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys some of the top reasons why someone plays mind games with you and the type of mind games that they're playing. All right, so let's just get started. So typically, when someone is or have the intent on playing mind games with you or trying to mind you in some way, is because there's a deep level of insecurity there, and in order to feel as though they have the upper hand in the situation, well, they try all these manipulative tactics as a method to gain some sort of power and control over you, okay? Even to the point of making you think that you're the one who chose to indulge in such actions or behaviors or be involved in this relationship. So there's a lot of manipulation going on here. And one of the main mind game manipulations is they come on strong, or they seem invested and interested initially. And so because they are afraid, quote, afraid of being in a committed relationship because of their insecurities and instabilities, is that they will create inconsistencies in their actions pretty much throughout your dating experiences. So it's like this, and that's only to keep you in it. See, if you're wise enough, when you notice this sort of behavior after the second time, like, okay, does it seem like it's becoming a pattern? You should just fall back and release this individual. Release them back into the wild so they can roam about freely. Yes? But when you don't, after they've tried this with you, because they will try you initially to see how much you're willing to tolerate and take, and to see how gullible or naive you are, is to see how much they can take advantage. And once you get past that third inconsistency, they're in. You're in. Okay? Let's go. And so you're on this roller coaster ride of inconsistencies. And that's one of the main mind games that are being played out there, is just to keep you captivated, because, I mean, it's fulfilling for them. On the flip side, you're being breadcrumbed, okay? Getting very little in return, or not receiving the sort of connection that you initially thought that you would have. So yes, inconsistencies at its finest, that are intentionally done. Yes. So just to add to that, with mind games, just know, if you are unaware, that this is also psychological abuse, okay? And it can progress later on if you allow it, if you stay in it. So yeah, so let's talk about the next thing. So this individual, they know that they are insecure. If you are somewhat of a self-aware person, you're secure somewhat to agree. Your esteem it's fair. It's where it could be so improved. Your confidence is okay, and they may see that you can improve in this. So what they'll do is, if they know that you have a higher level of security than they do, well, they will do everything they can to chip away at that security and bring it down, if not to their level, below, over a long period of time, if they can. So the objective here is to keep you, once they have the inconsistencies going, look, it could be male, female, dog, alien, whomever, play these types of games. They're trying to weaken you down to a state till you don't leave. So with them recognizing their insecurity, they also want you to be able to identify yours as well, as a tactic of staying involved. Okay, so beware of that. Next, love bombing. Now, I recently did a video about this in its entirety, so you can watch that video if you want to know more in depth about what love bombing is. But just to give you a snippet of what that's about, it's when someone just comes at you fast with compliments. They're all in, they're all engaging, but it's for an ulterior motive. Now, this person could have abandonment issues, especially if they are deeply insecure. And this is a method to keep you involved. See, it's all about keeping you there, but without being totally present. You understand? They're not emotionally invested. They're not mentally invested. They're just there to keep you because they don't want you to leave. And as a way of that, they may bring you like small gifts or your favorite ice cream or whatever, things like that, and just kind of like lay it on thick. But their real intention is to ultimately control not only yourself, but the entire situation. So to consume you, so much so that you're no longer engaging with your friends. They lack boundaries. They have very little respect for your boundaries, and they kind of like just take over your world, if you know what I mean. So, but it usually starts off with love bombing. I love you, I love you. Oh, it's only been 2 weeks, but I know I'm in this, da 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 da. You may get a lot of that ish. Yes, but it is definitely a manipulative mind game tactic to keep you, just like all the others. Now, another way that someone plays mind games. Now, especially if this is a type of playboy, playgirl, boy, whatever you want to call them, womanizer, whomever, man-eater, they will do things, especially if they can tell that you have insecurities in regards to jealousy or being replaced. So this individual may intentionally make you feel threatened by anyone. It could be the mailman. May flirt a little with the mailman. Oh, you look nice today. What kind of cologne is that you're wearing? Or flirt with the waitress. I love the color of your lipstick, you know, that sort of thing. Just to keep you on your toes, to keep you guarded. And most people who are jealous, they typically are not going anywhere. They become possessive and territorial to the point that they don't even know why. Like, why am I so attached to this individual who is blatantly being disrespectful? You understand? So, and they thrive off that sort of rhetoric, you know. They thrive off it. Oh yes, that's right. Even be more jealous. Be mad when I come in at 4 p.m. or I'm sorry, 4 a.m. Yeah, be real, be big mad, okay? Yeah, show me how jealous you really are. I mean, I don't care, but just show me. It could be the ego as well. So I want you guys to really look out for that sort of behavior. It would definitely destroy you over a long period of time. Lastly, many people come into your life with different faces. There's a phrase out there, different faces for different people in different places. That sort of energy, right? So who they are presenting to you is not who they really are, or how they really feel, I should say. So someone can actually come off as not really being interested in you, but deep down inside, they really actually like you, or hell, even care about you, hell, love you. But they're showing otherwise. And the reason for that is just fear of being heartbroken, fear of you abandoning them. It could be a series of different types of fears and insecurities that go along with that. So they'll put on a display of themselves as someone else differently. And it's confusing for you because you may not understand, like, okay, so you enjoy being with me, we have fun, we're together, but yet you still act aloof and detached when it comes to your emotions. So what are we really, like, what's really going on here? Yes. And the thing about it is this person, they can continue this level of behavior for quite some time, all because of fear of truly expressing what it is that they feel. And that fear can also be, I don't know how to express what I feel to you. All right. So it can become quite confusing over time. And it just really depends on the manner in which they're doing it in. Is it maliciously, or is it because they really are afraid of rejection of some sort? Whatever that fear inside entails, okay? So yeah, I just wanted to share some of the main dating games, guys. This dating games, mind games, it's serious. It is pure abuse. I don't care if you've been involved with someone for 6 months, it could traumatize you for a very long time. It will take at least 2 to 5 years to have that reversed, because you're going to be so effed up mentally and emotionally. The next person is not going to want to date you, I promise you. So I want you to be aware of these mind games that are out there today. If it starts off wrong, if you're not feeling comfortable, stop trying to ignore the telltale sign. The flag is big and red as ever, but yet you're still ignoring it. Do not. I don't want you to end up in a state of never being chosen for a real relationship because of mind games, okay? All right, it's a lot of that out there right now. There's a lot of insecurity. But you'll identify someone who is very secure at themselves. They're going to be responsible, mature, respectful. They're going to have boundaries, integrity. They're not going to jeopardize that just to play some games. You'll know it. You'll know it compared to all the others. You will definitely be able to identify an individual who is worth dating. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, that is all for now. I just wanted to share that with you. I thank you for joining me always. Until next time.